And now we're back to talk about the Friends reunion. Here to talk about it, we have Molly, Allie, and Robbie. Just so happens they actually talked about the High School Musical reunion, now the Friends reunion. So we got our own little Friends reunion going on here. So recently, Jim Burrows, they had a big thing on TV celebrating all his accolades, his awards that he won, and all the shows that he's done. And his top show is actually Friends. So, guys, everyone loves Friends. My favorite show. Everyone's favorite show, whether you like it or not. What do you think about the reunion?
I have a question. What sparked the Jim Burrows dedication episode? Is he like 80 or something?
It was his 1000th directed episode. It was a celebration of it. One of who was it from Will and Grace, the actor?
Sean Hayes?
Grace?
Sean Hayes. Yeah, Sean Hayes.
Neither.
The actor from the show. Sean Hayes coordinated the whole reunion for all of the shows he had directed.
Wait, was he the host?
No, Anderson Cooper was the host.
No. Andy Cohen.
Andy Cohen.
So sorry.
Andy Cohen. No.
Wow.
You're confusing your silver fox.
All right, we're back to the Friends.
Thank you, Molly. I wasn't sure.
So it seemed very centric on Friends. They got twice as much segment time as all the subsequent shows like Taxi, Cheers, Will and Grace, and a few others. And I was satisfied with it overall, I would say. But I thought that there was, I don't know, I didn't think there was as much dialogue as I wanted to. I don't know how you guys felt.
I would agree. I mean, I was definitely very pleased with it because I'm a huge Friends fan myself. But I feel like when we heard there was going to be like a Friends reunion, I thought it was going to be exclusively Friends. Like not to discredit the other shows, but I thought it was going to be like one special thing, like just Friends.
I think that's just like what happens when word gets out. Everyone gets excited.
Yeah.
I thought it was an episode when I first
That would
heard it.
be
I started to
right.
freak out.
I think that's how they marketed it almost.
Yeah, they said Friends reunion.
To get the spark flying. I mean, one thing I must say, Matthew Perry, Chandler Bing wasn't there.
That my heart is broken.
So,
My favorite, he's my spirit animal.
Right, and he wasn't there because he was doing something important.
He's on like Broadway or
It
something.
He's London.
So it wasn't
Some
I think it's his own play. Yeah.
excuse. Like he was doing some big stuff. Like I'm sure
It wasn't like that Zac Efron, which coincidentally, Zac Efron.
Oh my God.
Is Matthew Perry in 17 again. So
Wow.
is there a coincidence that they both weren't there?
Is it a High School Musical Friends
like
conspiracy?
Or is that movie actually based on true events of the same person?
Wow.
Find out next week.
Exactly.
So
Wow.
overall, I agree. I liked it. I thought Lisa Kudrow really carried the cast.
She was super sassy.
She was.
She was
Very like her character,
Very baby-esque.
which was
Yes,
odd.
yes.
Well, I also thought it was funny how like they talked about Jim Burrows, like was like when they first auditioned or when they first were piloted for the cast, they were like, "You're gonna be this person from a previous show." So he had like an idea, you know what I mean?
He said
Yes.
Joey was Danza.
Right.
Yeah, Tony Danza.
And Phoebe was
yes.
Another classic character, which was funny because she was like, that's how she was like, all right, this time I'm gonna get into my character, which is really cool. So I mean, not to take away from Friends, but Jim Burrows is such an amazing director.
Oh yeah, I was never really big into Taxi and Cheers and Will and Grace, but I've seen the episodes enough, and I'm sure anyone who could produce Friends and episodes of that can do the same thing for other shows. And that's why those shows were successful in their time. That's why I know the name Tony Danza. I don't know who it is, but I know the name for a reason.
Yeah, from our parents well enough and how their generation kind of watched those shows. But something that kind of stood out to me, and I don't know if this is true or not, but first off, I thought Jennifer Aniston did like a lot of dominating in the conversation. I noticed that.
So? I thought
I wanted to see
was the
a little, but I heard that she was having, I don't know, I think she had a fallout with Courtney Cox or something like that, and they seemed a little.
It seemed a little tense.
Jennifer Aniston and Courtney Cox had kind of a falling out or something like that.
It seemed very tense.
I wanted to
they
hear
would
Ross
talk about each other. It did seem a bit tense.
Yeah, it was very odd.
And it was like, who did you audition for? Did you guys audition for the part? And she's like, no, I auditioned for Monica, and then she auditioned for Rachel, and we felt like we were better for each role. So I wonder if like that was the animosity from the beginning.
Yeah, I don't,
You know,
because I knew that they were very good friends to begin with. Pun intended. Not really, but throughout the whole series and stuff. But I don't know if it was a falling out over like not being invited to a wedding or some kind of big event. I don't know what it was,
Right,
but
but
it did seem a
there was
little
tension.
distant. There's some distance there.
Which is like, it makes you wonder, like, is this whole facade, is it just a facade that they're all as close as they are on the
Yeah.
show? Which I hope not. I really hope not.
Yeah.
Because
No,
didn't
I'll
they
be
ask
crushed.
them that too? They're like, "Do you guys hang out?" I feel
Yeah.
like they asked
Yeah,
them that.
they
And they were like,
did.
"Yeah."
The weird
I didn't
like,
really
I
like
don't
the
know if I-
host. What was it, Andy
Andy
Cohen?
Cohen?
I didn't like him. His
thought he was
questions
okay.
were,
Yeah.
I'd be a better job.
Right, absolutely. I mean,
naturally.
I probably would actually be starstruck if I was talking to the cast of Friends.
Oh, I'd
Yeah.
certainly wet myself.
One of the an odd
Or
question.
however you respond. To
A question that I thought was odd though was the thought that they signed a contract to not have sex with each other or something
Oh.
like
hey,
that.
that was just thrown in there.
And it was
stir
a-
up the controversy.
and it was
part,
a
Ross
strangely-
was like, I
Well,
didn't
he-
sign
he
anything
normally
like that.
hosts- He normally
kills me.
hosts like Bravo shows, so he's like all
Yeah.
about
Yeah,
like
so he's
that.
really
For, like, a
trying.
fight, I
gossip,
think,
and,
yeah.
like friends aren't, even if they do have fights, they're not going to show the world they have fights because between them, because they're just such good friends.
'Cause they're all
Exactly.
friends.
Personally, though, I thought my favorite part was when Matt LeBlanc said it was the episode where Ross gets hit in the face with the puck at the Rangers game.
Oh, okay.
Personally, one of my favorites. So when he said that, I was like, all right, we're already on that page,
Yeah.
me and Joey. Partly because I like Chandler in that episode of the hospital, but I immediately started thinking of when he was doing that with the puck. I thought it was interesting how Joey said he was sitting there, and Ross was sitting next to him with the bandages, and Jim Burrows went, Matt, and showed him what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I thought that was cool because that's one of the best parts.
Right.
And
And
you
it
would
was
think
so
that it was
subtle.
like scripted or something, but no,
It's
on
like
the fly,
In the moment.
Yeah.
it's amazing.
That
It's amazing.
seemed to
Jim
be
Burrows has a lot of talent.
That seemed to be a very recurring thing that most of the cast noticed because I think it was one of the cast members of Big Bang Theory said that Jim Burrows would be like, just grab the cup of coffee at this point in your line as opposed to in the beginning of your line. And it just completely transforms the scene, just the subtleties of certain stage directions and stuff. I thought it was
Which is
interesting.
awesome. My favorite Friends episode.
Yeah, favorite episodes,
you-
favorite characters, real quick. Robbie, what do
Oh.
you think?
I would the episode where they open the wedding gifts or something about the wedding gifts and they have
Monica opens all of
Yeah,
them.
Yes.
yeah, and
Yeah.
then but while Ross is
And Chandler.
and they're taking pictures.
Oh,
of
that's,
them.
yeah.
And
She
it's-
finds the
yeah,
bag.
and it's
Great
so
episode.
funny. I love that one.
Chandler and Monica are the best duo to ever
Yeah.
enter
yeah.
air.
I gotta say, favorite character Phoebe, hands down.
Okay. You're
They-
very Phoebe-esque.
Smell like cat.
Oh,
Cute.
That's what I meant.
Um,
Smell like
yeah,
cat.
that I
Take the
smell
hint.
like a cat.
Take the hint.
Yeah. And then favorite episode has to be the one where they like play the trivia game about each other for the apartment.
is
and they're
a
like,
great
"What is
one.
Chandler Bing's job?"
And they're like,
And they don't know. Oh my God, it's so funny. You know the one. Come on.
Yeah, no, I know.
Great
yeah.
episode.
Great
And
episode.
Molly, let's hear it before we get to go.
yeah, my favorite episode would probably be the London one where Chandler and Monica get together just because I'm a huge, like, Chandler. I love Matthew Perry so much.
I was gonna say Chanonica.
And then just in general for
Man.
clips, whenever they do like the flashbacks to Fat Monica, they're
Fat
so
Monica.
Oh
funny.
yes, Fat Monica is
Because their relationship is
Camera
just
adds
hilarious.
10 pounds.
And
How many
pre-nose-
cameras were on?
Yeah.
Great.
Pre-nose
The
job,
one-liners are the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you very much for talking about the high school reunion or high school musical reunion. Now the Friends reunion. Maybe there'll be another reunion. Maybe people will be talking about this reunion
The Yak
itself in a few
reunion.
years.
Well.
Probably.
I'll be
hope so.
missing it. We'll see. Who won't show up though? I'm just kidding. I'll
Robbie.
always be there for you. All right, guys. Thank you very much for another wonderful episode of UMass Yak Back. You viewers, thanks for tuning in. Again, if you laughed, thank you for laughing. If you didn't, thank you for leaving. If you enjoyed yourself, though, my name is Jake, and this has been UMass Yak Back. If you didn't, my name is Tommy, and this has been UMass Sports Weekly. We'll see you around next Thursday. Have a good week.